Hola a todos ustedes. Hello everyone. Thank you for watching. And today we are going to be drawing with alcohol markers. Yay! It's been a while since I've been able to draw something, especially with alcohol markers. So I'm really excited for this one. I've gotten a lot better since the first drawing in this sketchbook. So yeah. Now that I'm done sketching everything and also lining it up, I'm going to be using my Copic markers, and I also will be using some Blick markers as well. Okay, now I finished the line art. We got our Copic markers, and we also got the Blick alcohol markers. And now it's time to erase all of this, and this is where I'm hoping that the little vacuum works. Yeah, if you didn't know, there is a way to erase. I guess there is a method to erasing, which is doing little circles, and that gets you the best results if you're somebody who has a heavy hand and, you know, indents the paper and sort of leaves all that color on there. So just do little circles and you'll probably get all that color off of there. Okay, so we have our colors here. Put this to the side. For the eyes, I'm going to just use brown. Her eyes are brown, but I'm going to be using a darker brown than I'm using this one, the sienna, and then also just this regular dark brown. I think that will fit the eyes. That, or I might use this one. I'm not sure yet. We'll see which one works. But first, let's start off with the lighter color. Lately, I've been sketching a lot with my brush pens and felt tip pens, as well as my fountain pens, and that's because I want to be able to be more confident in my line work as I continue on my journey as being an artist. And I also kind of want to master using ink as well. Okay, here we go. The most challenging part about drawing with alcohol markers is the blending part. I know a lot of people, when they start out drawing with alcohol markers, they struggle with that part. I'm still kind of struggling with it, but I started to get the hang of it after a few drawings. It's especially hard when you're trying to do darker skin. You'll tend to get more streakiness. But when you do like a lighter skin color, it's a lot easier just because the colors are very close to each other in tone. So I think that's just the hard part for me, is just trying to blend everything as well as possible, and also figuring out how to use the brush pen, that way you don't get a lot of streakiness. And yeah, just being able to blend is probably the biggest thing that I have to work on. After sketching for a while for the Copic sketch markers, I realized that the brush part was a bit too big for me to be able to sketch with, and I think I will benefit more with the Copic child markers. I've heard a lot of comic artists using the Copic child, and that's because usually when they are coloring in their lines or coloring in the drawing, it's a lot easier to get into those little tiny spots and areas where you can't with this brush size on the Copic sketch. So hopefully I'll be able to get some Copic child markers instead later on in the future. Not now though. Okay, here's what the sketch is looking like. A whole lot better, I think. Less stickiness. And now it's time for the lips. We're gonna do pink. I think this one. I don't know. Will this work? I think it'll work. Add this one on the inside. Oh my gosh, I just did the teeth pink. It's okay. We're gonna use some brick red. I always like using brick red.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. You fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. 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 What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
This part of the sketch was the easiest part just because I didn't really have to do much blending to it or have to be aware of like streakiness or anything like that. It was just more loose since the hair is wavy, and it's a lot easier to blend hair than it is to try to blend like different skin tones for me. So this was the easiest part, and I quite enjoyed it. Trying to figure out the lighting and how to overlap different colors was something that I really didn't do in my other sketches. So in this sketch, I really tried to experiment a little bit more, such as when I used the purple on the glasses. That was something that didn't really know how to achieve, like the little glare on the glasses or like the shininess on there. So yeah, that was pretty cool that I was able to do that, since it is my first time trying to sketch something out that is reflective, or add color to something that is reflective or that is shiny in any way. But yeah, overall, I think the easiest part was the hair. I really enjoy drawing hair overall. It's probably one of my favorite parts to color. And also, it's a lot easier to make look hair realistic than it is to make the face realistic for me. For some reason, I have no idea why. But yeah, hair for me is like one of the parts where it's like the funnest. And I can do a lot of experimenting on the hair or do a different hairstyle on there. But yeah, that's what I really enjoyed in this sketch. In terms of using alcohol markers to make things look like their correct texture, I was really proud of when I used the purple on the glasses to make the glasses look as if they were shiny. Overall, I think alcohol markers is one of the most difficult mediums to work with, especially because you have to work from light to dark and you cannot overlap a light color with a dark color and make it lighter in any way. You kind of just have to work with what you got, and whatever color you put down, well, that's the color that's going to stay on there. You can't undo anything. So I think that's the reason why it's so difficult. And especially to blend the colors together is something that's difficult too, and something that I just need to work on. It's gonna take quite a bit of time and just like repetition of just using the colors and repeat the methods. Try to keep learning and everything. Eso es todo, mi gente, y te veo cuando te veo. That is all for today, and I'll see you when I see you.